We are in Bar Harbor, Maine, across from Patty's Irish Pub, Tavern, and Restaurant. The restaurant is so cool. Shore path.
That's kind of the selfie spot.
This is perfect. Is it on?
Yeah.
We are here in front of the Bar Harbor Inn, looking out at the bay, and this is a selfie spot we saw on the
So
map.
we're not going to talk about that. Selfie is supposed to be with stuff in the background.
Oh, okay.
So something interesting, like the things behind us.
Is it the Bar Harbor?
It's the Bahaba.
Bahaba.
Bar Harbor, Maine was discovered in early September 1604 when French explorer Samuel de Champlain ran aground on a rock ledge believed to be Egg Rock. In 1761, Abraham Somes established the first European village on Mount Desert Island, naming it Somesville. On March 3, 1918, Eden, an early town on Mount Desert Island, was renamed Bar Harbor after the sandbar visible at low tide, which leads across to Bar Island and forms the rear of the harbor. To the right of Bar Island is our ship, Norwegian Gem. Our access to Bar Harbor was via tenderboat. A little better view of our ship.
Oh, very pretty. There's a seagull down in the water.
Mm-hmm. You want to grab hold of my arm?
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Giant rock
Giant rock,
down over there.
big rock.
Big rock.
That's where the big bad wolf lives.
That's right. Rignac. It's a rock, Tommy. It doesn't have any vulnerable spots. Oh, good. That's like total luck. Yeah.
I gave you one for your pocket.
Oh, beautiful. That's a brown one.
It's not a seagull.
Let's have a fingernail clipper.
So the ship is behind us, and we're going to probably go and walk back to the ship here in Maine.
It's a beautiful day in Maine. The sun is shining. Bar Harbor is beautiful. There's a rocky beach in front of us with a giant rock, and it's really beautiful here in Bar Harbor, Maine.
We've arrived. See, it's Sydney Harbor. But I can't find the bridge anywhere.
You're so funny.
And where is the opera house?
That's right, good
I
question.
saw a giant fiddle, but no opera house. Yeah. Yeah, all of the things.
What's that? A peace sign?
Apparently. See, it's the Port of Sydney.
Oh, cool. I wonder what that was.
I have no idea.
I don't think they were photographing or anything. I think it's fine. Like Home Alone. Oh my goodness.
Couple of ducks.
Yeah, I see a male. I see some.
There's the
All right, so as we travel here, we're going to turn on to Great George Street. And Great George Street is of historical significance because the Fathers of Confederation had to walk up and down this clay street every day they were here for the week during the conference in 1864. And that's because there was a circus in town and there was no place to stay in town. So they had to stay on their boats, get rowed to the shore, and walk up here to Province House. Now, this building to the right was a farmer's bank, and it actually was converted to a drive-through bank back then because there was manure on the boots and the clothing of the clients, and so the bank staff found it a little unpleasant. And you'll notice there's 4 pillars on the second floor. Those 4 pillars are actually made of island trees that were marbleized back when they built the building. Now, it's been closed to the public since 2015 because they had to upgrade accessibility, heating, lighting, air conditioning, and so forth at a cost of $138 million. But it's said to be opening soon. Island sandstone, and so that's the St. Paul's Parish Hall, and then the next building to the left here is St. Paul's Anglican Church. And that was designed by architect William C. Harris. And William C. Harris was a violinist and a pianist. And he wanted the acoustics in the church to be very, very good so that any person could hear what was being played or said. You'll notice that there's a lot of scarecrows in the city right now on the corners. Have you noticed that? And it's a scarecrow festival. And they're estimating that there'll be 800. There's lots of restaurants at the beginning of this little street right here. If you look at the map up here, this is Charlottetown. Holland College has 6 campuses across here, and they offer at least 70 programs. So they train our police, our electricians, our plumbers, aerospace technicians, underwater welders, hairdressers, all that type of profession. ADL. Charlottetown is the province's capital. It has a population of 41,000. It's supposedly the second safest city in Canada. Apparently, Ottawa in Ontario is the safest. And our city is named after Charlotte, the Queen to Great Britain and Ireland, who had married King George III. And they had a son. They had many sons, but one of their sons was called Prince Edward, and our province was eventually named after him. But Prince Edward never got to visit PEI, nor did Charlotte. And have you heard of Tim Hortons? Okay. Do you know what he did? He played hockey. He was born in Ontario, and the Tim Hortons chain, of course, runs across Canada and in other countries. In Charlottetown, there are 11 Tims. The chain was started in 1964, but he died in an auto accident 10 years later in 1974, and there were 40 existing stores. They were having some financial issues at that point, so the family accepted $1 million and sold the chain. Now, our population on the island is 180,000 people. It's not big enough to have a Costco. So if you want to shop at Costco, you have to drive to, the closest would be Moncton, New Brunswick, and that's about a 2.5 hour drive. You have to go over the Confederation Bridge. But Islanders do it, they make a day of it, and they go shopping in Moncton to go to Costco. Here are the llamas to the right. And this is where I grew up. This is my home community. The church up here to the right is St. John's Anglican Church, and it was designed by William C. Harris, the same architect. And that's the church I went to. And the acoustics are fabulous in that church too. And the other ways we can get off include the Confederation Bridge. The Confederation Bridge leaves Borden on the southeast shore, right here on the map, and it connects to New Brunswick. Now the Confederation Bridge is 8 miles long, and it's the longest bridge that covers water that freezes in the winter. It has a lifespan of 100 years. It was built with a special concrete designed to withstand salt water and freeze thaw cycles. To get on PEI is free, but to leave PEI by bridge you have to pay a $20 toll. And it doesn't matter if it's a motorbike or a bus or a transport truck, it's $20. It used to cost more. A car would have been $50.25, but we had a federal election in the spring, and one of the promises was they would reduce the cost of the ferry and the bridge for PEI people wanting to leave. So they dropped it from 50 down to 20. The other way to get off is by car ferry, and the car ferry leaves from Wood Island, so it's on the southwest shore of the island here, and that car ferry would take you to Nova Scotia. And I think a car is roughly $50 or something like that, $54. So that was cut in half for us as well. Again, it's free to come over by ferry, but you have to pay by ferry to get off. Okay, so for there you can see them now to the your right over here. So they can grow oysters at the bottom, or they can grow them at the surface. And if they grow the oysters at the surface, they put the little baby oysters into mesh bags, and then they're in aluminum crates, and then they're kept afloat with buoys out on the surface. They have to rotate them every 2 weeks so that they have fresh food supply. If they grow the oyster on the surface, they mature in 3 to 5 years because they have a good food source. If they choose to aqua farm and grow them on the bottom, it takes 5 to 7 years for them to grow because the food isn't as plentiful at the bottom. On PEI, you're not allowed to walk along and see a lobster in the water and pick it up and take it home to eat it. You need to have a lobster license to do that. Do you care to guess how much a lobster license is?
$500.
Pardon?
$500.
More?
Oh, wow.
100,000.
More?
Then 100,000.
More than 100,000, yep. A lobster license here can run you $1 million to $2 million. There's a quota. There's only so many allowed. And a lot of it gets passed down through the family. It's a family tradition. Now, if the market is good for lobsters, they're getting good price per pound. They do make a good income per year. Like they could bring in 400,000 or more. And if the price is poor for lobster, then it's a bit more of a struggle for them.
There you go. A little bit of fish. In the water. Fish.
Oh, I see it right there.
A whole bunch of them. Right there.
Oh, I see them all. A school of fish. Oh, that is so cool. Wow, that is a big school of fish.
Do our selfie.
And that's where she lived with her grandparents, because her grandmother was a postmistress.
Sure. I'm guessing.
So Joyce picked up Marilla's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this the schoolhouse? Oh no, this is actually Green Gables. How cool. I guess we go in the front.
On that side?
Hello.
That'll work.
I'll go sit on the bench.
Was it Patrick?
I don't know if she got them.
Area that was haunted, and we thought there was a witch, and it's so much fun to recall childhood memories of our silliness, and that reminded me when I read Anne of Green Gables, her childhood was similar to mine in a few little ways, so that was really fun.
You smell the spruce. Right. Oh yes.
You could edit it.
I wonder. What do you mean?
Oh, I see. We have to. This is so much fun, Paul.
Mm-hmm. Now remember,
Oh, we're still on the path.
if you see something suspicious, what do you need to do?
You have to say something suspicious. This is the heart of the haunted wood that L.M. Montgomery recalled from her childhood and created for Anne of Green Gables. Like Montgomery, Anne imagined all kinds of ghostly things waiting to leap out from among the shadows. Can you hear the eerie rustling and creaking of the trees?
Yes.
The haunted wood was a harmless, pretty spruce grove in the field below the orchard.
Someone got scared walking through the haunted woods, so we've got to head back.
That's right.